Charles, before I let you go, another piece from your op-ed caught my eye, and I just want you to give us a little synopsis here. So you said this, Henry Kissinger led a consequential life. The consequences are with us still. Can you just, what are those consequences?
Well, first of all, Brittany, it is great to speak with you. I think that the main consequences would be the relationship with China and China's rise in the world. I think that the other is that in a certain way he made the world safe for thinking about American interests in a kind of hard-headed way. Um, And you can see the pushback about that because in a lot of ways, the people who are saying what you did in Chile was a war crime. Um, I think that the issue of Vietnam is a much more mixed one because I don't see how. I think what Kissinger and Nixon were handed was a war that was already in process. And the question they had was how to wind it down. What you saw with Joe Biden in Afghanistan was how to do it the wrong way. His military wanted him to leave 2,500 people there as a kind of anchor to buttress the government. Biden, in his wisdom, I use the word lightly, said withdraw them. And chaos ensued immediately. Nixon and Kissinger were faced with something like 500,000 American troops in South Vietnam fighting against the North with no obvious way and going through infiltrating down from the North through Cambodia, through taking over Laos and so forth, the neighboring countries, and no easy way to get out of the war or to win it. But I think they can be held accountable in a negative way for continuing the war as long as they did, because in the end, when they got out, they didn't leave us in any better position than getting out 2 or 3 years earlier. The reason they didn't get out earlier, I think, is that they thought it would undermine America's position in the world. But America's position in the world was undermined in many ways, uh, even after they got out. And of course, Nixon's the corruption that Americans saw in the Nixon administration is what gave us Jimmy Carter and all the disasters that ensued from that.